Hi everyone, and welcome to the final Corgi range announcement for 2025, featuring all the products we're expecting to arrive between now and the end of the year. We once again have a selection of new models in our Aviation Archive and Vanguards ranges for collectors, as well as some long-awaited new models to celebrate the 60th anniversary of Thunderbirds, and a surprise new announcement of a new range of products we've produced in partnership with Aardman. Starting with Aviation Archive, we've been thrilled with the response to the 4 models revealed in July at the Royal International Air Tattoo. Many of these were originally planned to be in this very range announcement video, but I'm pleased to say we still have several more to unveil today. Starting with the First World War era, we have this incredibly striking Sopwith Camel F1 flown by 6th Victory Ace George Raymond Hinchliffe. The aircraft was named Donnerwetter and is one of the most distinctively liveried aircraft in No. 10 Royal Naval Air Squadron in the final years of the war. We also have a new release of our Bristol F2B fighter, telling the story of the largely forgotten night raids on the home front during the First World War. This aircraft was named Devil in the Dusk and acted as a home defence night fighter based at RAF No. 39 Squadron at North Weald Aerodrome in Essex. The crew successfully shot down a mighty Gotha bomber over East Ham during a night raid on the 19th of May 1918. Moving on to the Second World War, after the previous D-Day theme release sold out, our Bristol Beaufighter is back with a Royal Canadian Air Force aircraft. The Ancient Mariner was part of the No. 404 Buffalo Squadron, charged by Coastal Command with attacking Axis shipping leaving the Norwegian coast. This new model depicts the aircraft as it appeared in late 1944. Annoyingly, this next announcement hasn't actually had a sample show up yet, but it's due next week, and rather than upend my entire release schedule, I'll tell you about it now. Captain George Preddy was the highest scoring ace in the P-51 Mustang, but before he flew that legendary aircraft, he scored his first victories in the Republic P-47D Thunderbolt. This aircraft was named Cripes the Mighty, and he claimed his first 3 victories while flying her. In March 1944, his squadron converted to Mustangs, and all of Preddy's later aircraft all carried the same name. And finally, for our Aviation Archive announcements, this one was originally planned to be one of our REAP reveals alongside our new English Electric Lightning, but as the sample hadn't arrived in time for the show, I had to completely change my plans. I'm really pleased though to reveal our first 1/48 scale US jet in the Corgi range, a McDonnell Douglas Aviate-B Plus Harrier II that was operated by the US Marines VMA 214 Squadron, the Black Sheep. This one features a very different look from our 2 RAF aircraft, with new parts and weapon configuration on board. Moving on to Vanguards, we were thrilled with the response at Drive Tribe Live last weekend to the reveal of Richard Hammond's Ford Capri Mark 1 GXL as part of our smallest cog range. This is the car he drove on his final grand adventure with Jeremy Clarkson and James May, and to create it we've tooled up new wheels and a tiny spoiler that the real vehicle now displays. This model went on early sale for the lucky people who attended Drive Tribe Live in person, but I'm pleased to say you can now pre-order on our website, with the main run of stock due to arrive in mid-September. You may also have seen the news that we've been working on a new tool of the MGB GT as part of our Vanguard's 30th anniversary range in 2026. We announced this in early August in partnership with Drive Tribe's YouTube channel, where we went on a track day in Wales to LiDAR scan Richard Hammond's smallest cog racing car. That car will be the lead release of the tooling as a special edition, but we'll also have the standard silver and rubber bumper GTs worked into the range as well. Plenty more on this, and more reveals for Vanguard's 30th anniversary next year, where we'll have 3 more unannounced new tool models to reveal, as well as the long-awaited debut of our new tool Range Rover Classic. Moving on to Vanguards properly, we have a new 4-pack collection to announce. The Ford GT collection brings together GT spec vehicles in one very colourful set, including the return of the Ford console to the range for the first time in decades. Since our new tool Ford Fiesta Mark II went up for pre-order in our May announcement, we've been inundated with requests for other colours. While we're still awaiting the first 2 samples to arrive, which the latest date I have is mid-September, I'm pleased to reveal another colourway on the XR2 version of the Mark II in diamond white. We also have another diamond white Ford in this announcement, with this very attractive and very rare Ford Escort Mark II RS 1800, replicating what is believed to be the very first RS 1800 sold to a customer. The Ford Escort RS Cosworth is also back with 2 new releases in ash black and Aurelis blue. We have another Cosy with this Ford Sierra Sapphire RS Cosworth 4x4, the last UK spec right-hand drive example to leave the production line and the only one ever painted in mallard green. Our Ford Capri Mark II 3.0 Gia is back in satin gold, again reproducing one of the finest examples of the type in existence. And we have two new Ford Cortinas, a Mark IV 2.3 Ghia in Regency Green and a Mark V 2.3 Ghia in Titan Blue. Finally for Vanguards, we have a very special Land Rover Series 1 to reveal. L07 is renowned as one of the 3 original prototype demonstrator Land Rovers. We've worked very closely with the team at Jaguar Land Rover Classic to make this storied vehicle as accurate as possible. Moving on to our film and TV models, I'm pleased to say that the wait is over and you can now pre-order the remaining models in our Thunderbirds 60th anniversary range. Our brand new tools of Thunderbirds 4 and 5 have been quite eagerly awaited since I revealed these on the JerryAnderson.com podcast late last year. Thunderbird 4 is very much in the spirit of our model of Stingray, featuring firing torpedoes when you pull down the light bar on the front. So let's give it a go! Oh, there you go. Right. I'm also really pleased to confirm that we are expecting stock of Thunderbird 4 next week. Meanwhile, the big one is Thunderbird 5. This one has been a pet project of mine for half a decade, thanks to being of a certain vintage in the early 1990s and being extremely frustrated that a diecast of TB5 was never produced alongside the other Thunderbirds models of the era. I'm thrilled to bring this to everyone at last, and as promised, this does indeed allow you to dock our Thunderbird 3 model for display. And now for a bit of a surprise, as I'm excited to reveal that to celebrate his 30th birthday, Shaun the Sheep is joining the Corgi range. While we don't have any physical samples to show us yet, these new models are inspired by the quad bikes seen in the series. There are 3 to collect, and each a different colour and featuring a different character. Shaun, Bits of the Sheepdog and Timmy the Lamb. Each model is 12 centimetres long, so a really nice and robust size and perfect for fans of all ages. We'll have plenty more news to come on these new Shaun releases as development progresses, but pre-orders are now open with the plan to get stock before Christmas. Finally, a quick word on Star Trek, as I know many of you are eagerly awaiting an update on the USS Enterprise NCC-1701E. I'm pleased to confirm that we have renewed our licence for the iconic science fiction franchise for the next 3 years, so there are plenty more models to come, but come back on Monday 8th of September for more news, as it is, of course, Star Trek Day. Apart from that, that's it for this range announcement. We're heading into Corgi's 70th anniversary year in 2026, and we have some pretty big plans to reveal that I can't wait to show you, including multiple new tool models and exciting new partnerships in our Aviation Archive and Vanguards collection. As always, stay tuned to our Diecast Diaries blog on corgi.co.uk and our social media channels for more updates on these new model announcements and the odd surprise as we count down to 2026. Thanks for watching.